Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we will be setting up ads to book more K-tip clients. If you're new here and you want more content on how to grow your salon business, go ahead and subscribe. Also like, comment any question you may have. Now we're going to get into the video. So right now we're inside of the Facebook Ads Manager, and if you don't know how to get here, just go to Google. We're already in Google, and just search Meta Ads Manager. Then you click on this result, then go to Ads Manager, then you should see your ad account. Then you click this drop down up here and then select whichever your ad account is. Okay. We're going to be set up what's called an instant form campaign or instant form ads, and this is where someone fills out a form directly on Facebook or Instagram. So we're going to click this green create button, then we're going to go leads, then we're going to go continue. Then we're going to go 50 per day. Speaking of 50 per day, maybe this should be a separate video, but one question I get asked a lot is about how much should you spend on ads, especially if you're running ads for high ticket services such as K-tips, where this could range from anywhere from like $1,400 to $2,500. You have to reach a certain threshold, meaning there's like a certain amount of money you need to spend in total on your ads to reach enough people, to get you enough leads, to get you enough consultations, to get you like a booking. I don't know what that number is. It varies. I have clients acquiring customers for K-tip service at about $300. I have clients acquiring customers for K-tip services at about $600. But my point is, your daily budget determines how fast you get to these thresholds. So let's say it costs on average $300 in total ad spend to get a K-tip client at a $50 per day budget. That means you should arrive there in 6 days. So 50 a day times 6 days is $300. At a $5 per day budget, I think you should arrive there in 60 days. So your daily budget matters. I get on calls with clients and they're like, I don't think I should have to spend that much on. Okay, don't run ads, but understand that's how budget works. Anyway, so our conversion location is instant form. We have our Facebook page selected. Then some of your accounts is gonna have this option. This just means you can upload multiple ad creatives inside of like one ad. You can upload up to 10. So we're going to turn this on. I don't even know why it's still on here. It's like discontinued. Scroll. So if I'm ignoring it, you can ignore it. What we're looking for is the city. So Mansfield, Texas. Then we'll leave this like at this radius. Reach more people likely to respond. We don't want that. Then we'll leave all of this other stuff as is. So all we're going to do is change the name to Ad Plus Mansfield. So right now we're in the ad set level. Ad set level is where you do your targeting. This is literally all of the targeting. The city, we're using Advantage Plus targeting, which is broad targeting, meaning regardless of what interest you use, your ad content does the targeting for you. So the content will do the targeting. We don't necessarily need to select any specific interest. I will have to do that part later. So we're going to go call to action is going to be like book now. Then select videos, upload. Is this our? It's not our videos. Is this our videos? Yeah, these are our videos. So we have 4 videos to work with. So we'll let those upload. Again, if you're learning anything or enjoying this so far, please like. Again, comment any questions you may have. Then we'll just select these four as well as this one. Okay, so now we have 5 ad creatives. We have 5 videos. Then she already has. Did I set it up? Let's see. We want to duplicate this. Okay, so again, we're doing instant form ads where they fill out the form directly on Facebook or Instagram. So you're gonna want to do SMS verification, then chat on Messenger. This makes sure that their number that's pre-filled is actually their number. They have to confirm that. The issue sometimes with lead ads is that the leads are shit. They're like no good at all. Okay, not accepting new K-tip clients, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, here. Let's see. We're gonna put the date on this. We're gonna make a few changes to this form. 19. So we want higher intent, require leads to verify the phone, intro, not accepting new K-tip clients, more than certain. I either made this or she watched my videos. She's a client now, but I typically put this now. Q-tips range. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I made this previously. Have you ever had a K-tips before? How soon you looking to come in? Okay, these questions are good. This is all fine. Privacy policy. Let me make sure this is active. Yep, that's good. Review screen. Ending. Go to website. Let's see. Actually, we're gonna 817-701. 817-701-3712. So we'll just have them call. Okay, so that's pretty much done. All I have to do is publish. Let's see. Can we see campaign for wig or hair extensions that's been scaled? No. I no longer have any wig or hair extension clients. I don't even promote e-commerce ads anymore. I need a code. Okay, waiting on the code. We have one concurrent viewer. Any questions other than wig or hair extension campaigns? The only thing outside of services I run is digital product ads for webinars. I think I have one physical product client for a hair growth oil, and I don't know what you considered scale. It's like $400 or $500 a day. Okay, so that's published. I think what I want to do is turn this into a series. So we're going to do like daily uploads on this until we get a client. And the purpose of this is to show you what we spent in total, how many leads were generated in total. Out of those leads, how many turned into a consultation. The only issue with that is um, I don't necessarily I'm not privy to the conversations with the leads. So I would just have to basically communicate with my client on a daily basis until we figure out some type of system where I can actually see the leads turning into consultations. Um, but actually, she uses high level, so the leads should show in her pipeline. Then obviously should move them through the pipeline or whatever. But again, I'll turn this into like a little series. But yeah, if you want us to set up your ads for you, set up and manage your ads for you, and you're a salon owner looking to get more clients, go ahead and visit agrosalons.com and fill out or start my quiz. See if you qualify. Can we see how successful hair? Can you not hear me? I don't run ads for like hair extension companies anymore. I mean, do you have like specific questions? I don't know what you're trying to see. I don't even really run ads for physical products anymore, period. I run ads for services and digital products. Like if you're trying to sell stuff on a webinar or a course, I can probably show you that stuff, maybe. But I don't do physical products. It's just not something that I promote. Um, I have one physical product line that's been with me for like 3 years. Other than that, I don't promote. If you follow any of my socials, I don't even talk about ads for e-commerce anymore. My main focus is services because that goes along with what I'm promoting as far as like the high level software and all of that stuff, as well as digital products because I make more money doing that. I charge 5% of sales generated from physical products. I charge 15% of sales generated from digital products. It's just easier to deal with digital products. Way easier, and I make way more money. Let's see. I can show you the one physical product, but I mean, I don't know exactly what you're trying to see. It's not really anything fascinating. So this is like a 500 per day ad account, and it's kind of just all over the place. Oh, actually, I'm lying. I have another physical product client, but it's low budgets. It's not anything even worth talking about or showing. It's like this one's 500 a day. That one's like fucking $15 a day or something. With a 2x return on ad spend. This one is probably doing like $10,000 to $15,000 a month, $14,000 last month, and it's probably averaging like a 2x. Well, it was a 1.5 last month. But the math is still in our favor on this because her cost of goods is like really low because she makes it herself. And all we're doing, I mean, it's not really anything scaled. There's not a lot of room to scale this. Um, Basically, how we scale this one, we have like these, I guess, legacy campaigns that's always running. Then from there, when we get new ad creatives, we launch new campaigns to test those ad creatives. That's the strategy behind this. Because with this account, you can't necessarily just scale with adding more budget to it because it'll break and the returns will be negative. Yeah, when I first started out, I was because my very first e-commerce client was a hair extension company. So that was the first person I was ever able to get significant results for as well. The same month she hired me, we scaled. We was doing like 100K in that month. So that's why I had a lot of content around selling hair. Then obviously I've had clients after that, but I couldn't like my biggest account. I couldn't like show. That's not something that I really talked about publicly. I had a client for probably like 3 or 4 years, and we got them up to like $500,000 per month. But I don't really dox my clients like that unless they've made themselves known on my social. But these are two rare occasions. Most hair extension brands, unless the brand is strong by itself, you're not going to really see much from ads. Like, what issues are you running into? I'm assuming you're managing ads for someone that sells hair extensions, and I guess maybe it's working, and you're trying to scale it, but it's breaking. Like for your ads to work, regardless of hair extensions or not, you have to have strong brand presence. Meaning, people also just have to naturally want your stuff. If you're trying to run ads to a product that's shitty, you're basically just spending your money to tell more people that you have shitty products. And then with the scaling thing, that's tricky because it just depends on the situation. But scaling in 2026 is going to be heavily relying on content. That's another reason. I mean, this one can't really scale like that because there's not a lot of output of content. It's like 1 or 2 new pieces of content per week when the competitors are probably testing a fucking 100 pieces of content a day. But I mean, the only option with that is AI generated content because nobody's about to buy 100 pieces of content from influencers. But so my sister made a brand. She got a video of 50,000 likes on IG. Again, we collect the audience, but I want to run ads on it. She wants to take her time making hair extensions. Um, so run the ads. Um, Here's what you do. Whatever the average order value is, let's say I don't know, it's like 3 bundles of hair, and that's three, four, $500. Just set a $500 budget on your ads and exhaust the whole $500. If you can't get a sale, then that's probably a sign nobody wants the hair. But don't overcomplicate this and don't go slow. There's no need to. I mean, I don't know her reasons for waiting. You saying you want to run ads, just run them. There's no magical strategy. It's literally create sales objective, then you're going to select the purchase event. So you're going to go website. You probably already know how to do this. Then purchase event. That's it. Everything else pretty much stays the same. Now you need a lot of creatives. That's it. Ads is easy. The hard part is getting people to your website that's going to convert, which has nothing to do with ads. It has everything to do with your brand, your business, your website, your offer, your product. She's a procrastinator. Well, I mean, some people like to go slow. Maybe she's not a lot of people. It's like mental. Some people like to go slow because they think something may fail. But I mean, if y'all are partners, then that's kind of your job to be like, hey, let's get a move on it. No, no interest. There's no need. I can show you the inside of all of these campaigns. There should be no interest selected. And if we do find one with an interest, it's probably Blackish, the TV show. So see, this is no interest. These are all Advantage Plus. We no longer need to use interest anymore. That shit's archaic. This should be Advantage Plus. Broad targeting. We don't need any interest. Your content does the targeting for you. That's why I keep stressing, hey, you need content, a lot of content. It's not the pixel, it's not I mean pixel kind of a little bit matters, but more the most very most important thing is your offer, what it is that you're selling. You got to make sure people want it. Then from there we're going backwards. Then your content because you need people to stop and click on your ads. But again, your content does the targeting for you. That's why we don't need any interest. Shit frozen. Yeah, pretty much every ad account I can go into now is going to be Advantage Plus. Sometimes I may test um, like this one is ad and targeted. That's because I kind of use this strategy as like a like relief. I don't really even know how to explain it. But if you notice one thing, that the majority of the spin is here in the Advantage Plus, not the targeted. So this campaign has one budget, which is currently 250 per day, but I have two ad sets. So depending on the day, depending on the time, depending on when Facebook thinks it can get a conversion, it will route the spend between these two. But you see, the majority of the spend goes here. This also gets the cheapest cost per purchase. But I also kind of use this as relief because I feel sometimes if you put too much money into like a single ad set, your cost could go up. I think I see better results when I set it up this way. Then each of these ad sets have three creatives inside, and sometimes even the creatives perform a little bit different. This can go off. Sometimes the creatives perform a little bit different, um, depending on the audience or the targeting or interest that's set. So this is actually for a webinar. That webinar is actually on right now. Let me connect my audio. This is the live webinar for these ads. But yeah, there are no secrets in ads. The secret to ads is knowing your numbers. Like I'm literally showing people how to set up ads, but I'm like, if you want us to manage your ads for you, then go to igrowsalons.com. As if people couldn't set up their own ads, but that's not what's important because people set up ads all the time, but sometimes they shoot themselves in the foot. Like your ads literally could probably work, but you didn't spend enough money. You didn't know what to watch out as far as your data. Then if you are getting bookings, you're not tracking anything. Every time I talk to like potential clients, it's like, hey, What does it cost you to get a customer or a booking? They don't know. They just know that they spend $5 to $10 per day on ads, and sometimes it works. So that's where we come in, like to help you understand your numbers. So we're no longer guessing.